But before we start, are you guys able to see me just fine? Can you hear me? Yeah? Thumbs up na lang. Oh yeah, you can say yes chat naman natin.
Yes.
Perfect. And if you guys have any issues, by the way, just feel free to chat. And also, if it's related to your concerns, just go over to our contact para ma-support natin maigi yan. Okay? All right. So going back, so Auntie Tracy, could you tell us first a bit about yourself? Who are you and what do you do ba? Kamusta ang buhay-buhay? Parang ganun. Just chill intro real quick and I'll do my intro na rin.
All right. So my name is Tracy. I've been freelancing for almost 16 years. I'm new in the social media realm, and I've been training thousands of aspiring VAs for the last 13 months, and I have more than 400 plus success stories. That means they found their clients, they are a VA now, or they are a VA stuck with their old ways, and then they found their new clients. I've changed more than 400 plus lives for the last 13 months by my own way. I've never lured anyone to follow me through flexing, whatever it is. I am the dark side of freelancing.
Alright, okay. So we're also gonna start recording na din para sa mga di mga catch up, no? And gusto natin marami tayong maano eh. Ayan na. So,
recording in progress.
Going back, thank you, Auntie Tracy, for sharing a bit about yourself. And just to share who I am, so I'm Steven Lovino, and I'm one of the founders here in AHA Innovation. And I'm also a founder of my own social media that I'm trying to grow. It's not yet growing because I've been really busy sa operations natin dito sa AHA Innovation. And yeah, I'm a chief of operations here. And we have a couple more folks na nasa backend na nandiyan lang, nakikinig lang din. And I just wanna say hi to Jonas, Lem, and to our other members na nandito sa Zoom natin, and of course nasa kabilang communications din. And ayan, a little background na din sa akin. I've done freelancing din I'm really new lang din sa freelancing, but so far I've got a few clients here and there, and ang niche ko is about sa SaaS. So I help SaaS owners to what do you call this? Streamline their workflows, and what else? Automate their stuff using different tools, and not just limited to, but we also use Go High Level, especially for those na mga startup pa lang, and the budget isn't sing tulad ng mga mga other bigger and medium scale na mga companies. Ayan. So, and I also have my very own client na din na sobrang 3 years na rin kami in counting. So, ayan, yan ang background ko. And way back, I was also a corpo slave. So, ayan, just to share. So, starting from 2017 up until like the COVID times, and dun nangyari yung transition natin. Nakilala ko din itong mga partners natin. Alright? Thank you so much for the hearts. And so going back, Auntie Tracy, I just have a couple questions, but before I proceed, meron ka pa bang i-share, or we're good? We're good na?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, perfect. So, I just have this couple questions since si Auntie Tracy dito ang mas matagal na sa industry, no? So, the first question, Auntie Tracy, why do many VAs quit after a free training? Or have you experienced that on your end?
Yeah, because there's the free training kasi walang accountability. Walang accountability. And then most people, not all, but most people, they just don't respect the person who is doing their free training. They don't care. They don't know the person. There's no accountability. They can just get out of it whenever they want. They don't know each other.
Yeah, I agree.
And then when it's free, it is more prone to being taken advantage in a wrong way. Ay, hindi
Yeah.
ako papasok today, magka-cancel ako to. Hindi mo kilala ni ante. And they didn't thought about the back end, kung nung piniprayer ng organizations, ng entity, ng person for the free training, tapos bigla-bigla na lang kayong magka-cancel anytime just because you don't care.
Absolutely. I agree to that. And we are also, by the way guys, we are also holding and doing our own free training. Actually, in-improve pa namin to even further. So it's an internship. So that internship could serve as your experience for your real clients, no? So pwede niya siyang ilagay sa inyong portfolio. But stay tuned for that kasi meron tayong first batch na ongoing. So ayun, tama, I agree with Auntie Tracy. Hype up lang sila sa mga unang araw, pero dahil free, sometimes they don't have accountability, and sometimes they quit too soon, knowing that they are not receiving any money out of it or something. So ayun.
Or their expectations was not met. Like,
That's
they
correct.
thought na if they will join the free training, magiging VA na sila after that because they're delulu mindset. And then when they found out na hindi pala ganun, right then and there, they just quit.
Yes, and I can't blame sometimes, no. Although sa end natin, Ate Tracy, our intentions are very good to help other people out of our free time and out of our it's actually sometimes precious time, no. Sleep na lang natin, then we take care of those free courses or those free time goes into people that we want to help. So I just want to add there about these free training. Sometimes other coaches, I'm not dropping down any names, na they actually ask for money, and after asking money, it's not really bad din, pero after asking money, they promise something. Tama yung sa expectation that they didn't get met. Sinasabi nila may client ka after 2 weeks na training, so that's definitely something.
False hopes.
False hope.
False hope.
I agree.
And I've been in the marketing for 8 years. I mean, 16 years ko in the industry, kalahati nun, sales and marketing. Now, in the marketing side, we target emotions. Now, these fake courses, these fake trainers are targeting this hopeless aspiring VAs through flexing screenshots na mga fake 6 digits, whatever, flexing their lifestyle, flexing ganyan. They're not really telling them what's inside, if they can get inside, the other side of the industry. It's their target is just to make money, nothing else.
That's right. And I heard a lot of scandals, no? Na clients daw something pero wala. Ganun.
Yeah, and these people, I cannot blame them for being hooked with this marketing style ng mga fake courses because pagod na silang maging mahirap, and when they saw something on the internet na parang hope, ito na yun, mag-aangat na namin sa kahirapan kahit wala naman silang alam. They're not really paying for the course. They're paying for the hope that this might change their life. They're not paying for the course. They don't really care about it. They thought na pag mag-pay sila, may client na sila because it was promised. Now, if you have been a victim on that type of marketing, on that type of delusion, that's fine. Kasi di mo kabobohan, katangahan, and the first time is mapapatawad pa. Pero pag times 2 na, 3 times na, pa-check up ka na. Something is wrong with you.
I agree. So once is still something you can let go, no? Twice maybe, but mag-isip-isip ka na.
And hindi pa rin yung twice. Like seriously, hindi nadala sa first time.
Of course, hindi ka nadala, no? Like yung na-scam ka. Like actually, I've myself experienced these scams. Hindi naman siya courses. Just to share na guys, no, para maging aware din kayo. Kasi nung shinare ko siya sa platforms, they took it down. Probably yung moderator or yung AI na yung nag-ano nun. So the scam goes like this. A client might reach out to you via messaging app or whatever messaging app, and they tell you do this, do that, yung mga typical tasks scam. So ayun ang experience ko way back nung nasa corpo pa ako kasi naghahanap tayo ng extra income. So ayun. So next question natin is, so Auntie Tracy, when should a VA sorry. The question is, what mindset separates successful VAs?
Victim mindset. Lagi kasi yung biniblame. Yeah. These aspiring VAs who failed through rejections, they have a victim mindset. You know, they are always blaming the external, the market, the algorithm, the clients, the recruiters, the economy. Pero bihira lang nagsasabi na baka hindi pa ako hireable.
Yeah.
Right? They want results without becoming valuable first. Gusto nila may work na agad pero walang system, walang proof, walang positioning. Always blaming the external factors. Never ask themselves if they are hireable. That if they are the client, are they going to hire themselves?
Absolutely. So pa-victim lagi yung it's the system, it's the saturation, it's
Hindi naman kami binibigyan ng chance. Paano kami makakapasok? Hindi kami binibigyan ng chance. The industry doesn't owe you a chance.
Absolutely.
You have to build yourself para magka-chance kayo pumasok.
Yan na guys, no? Build yourselves. Build value first, no? Show you that you're valuable, no? And I've been following Auntie Tracy. Honestly, I don't know Auntie Tracy until one of my teammates. Can you? Hey, Steven, tingnan mo nga si Auntie Tracy. She's one of a kind kasi, sabi ni Ma'am Heather. Do you remember Ma'am Heather, Auntie Tracy? One of her teammates na nag-reach out. Sabi niya, no BS to, no whatsoever na paywall. Nagtuturo siya ng free for aspiring VAs. And there are testimonies. Nung nakita ko rin yung content, I was struck din Kasi sabi ko, ganto ako nung nagsisimula ako. And I don't know where to begin. I didn't even have a portfolio or something. I didn't even know what those things are for. Pero ganun yung na-encounter ko when I was just beginning. So when I did, I changed my mindset. So I changed being an executor instead of just watching and nalulunod na sa nang walang ginagawa. So I did.
Yeah, because Steven, information is not really the problem.
Yes.
All right, the problem is discipline and execution. Dati 15 years ago, kailangan kong maghanap ng resources. YouTube, Google. Wala namang ante. Walang free training, walang TikTok live, walang Facebook live, walang mga freelancers / content creators na nag-a-ask kami ng mga how po everywhere. No. Ang dami niyong communities here and there, iba-ibang platform. They confuse learning with progress. Now, they feel productive kasi nanood sila. They feel productive kasi nag-join sila sa webinar. Pero no, wala namang output. No portfolio, no systems, no execution. So after a couple of months of, absorbing all the information, back to the victim mindset.
That's right.
It's a repetitive cycle of no execution.
Yeah, I agree. So it's just repetitive and being habitual na parang napapadala lang sa hype. Uy, avail ako nito. It's 5,000 worth of resources and plus training and stuff. But they don't really do what is inside of that resource. Like when you create a portfolio, sometimes it's not bad to to copy the portfolio within that pero you improve, you do your own, of course, improve it to your own branding, to your own skills, to your own whatever you're offering. So ayun. So next question natin,
ay may dadagdag pala ako, Steven, sorry.
Okay.
I don't know if you have heard about fake progress aspiring VAs.
Fake progress.
You're collecting fake progress. You're collecting certificates. You're watching 50 tutorials every day, joining 20 freelancing groups, buying tools you don't use. That's fake progress. Real progress is boring. Bakit boring, ante? building system is boring, documenting your work is boring, rewriting your portfolio is boring, getting rejected is boring, fixing positioning is boring. Walang aesthetic sa real progress. Walang dopamine. Pero that's the only thing that actually makes you hireable, and yan yung iniiwasan ng karamihan. They just want to be given it to them in a silver platter na ito, work na. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. And Ate Tracy, no, before we proceed to the next question, by the way, no, because I think that was the last night, no, it was like acquiring clients, no, not just not just regular clients, but I think you mentioned about like having premium clients and how you will be different. Something about the numbers. You need to show the numbers. You need to show like value first, something like that. I thought I heard that last night sa live ninyo.
Yeah, they were talking about looking at premium clients. There is no such thing as premium client. You become a premium VA first, and then you attract premium clients. How to become a premium VA? Build yourself, build a system, build proof, data, numbers. When you put something in your portfolio, a screenshot of what you did, explain how you get it. What's the processes?
I agree.
In order to attract premium clients, you have to become a premium VA first. The audacity of you wanting a high pay with a very entry-level skill set.
That's right. And meron nga pala akong naalalang isang screenshot from a VA community, no? He was asking like, hey guys, the client wants me to present a Loom video for my application or for my one of his requirements, no? So sabi niya, anong dapat kong gawin? Dapat mapapansin pa ba ang ang application ko pag hindi ako nag-Loom video and nag-present? So the answer is very honest already, right? So when a client already na-catch mo na yung attention niya, nangihingi na lang siya ng verification and numbers from you. Like, how did you do this? Explain the processes. And of course, like what Ate Tracy mentioned, because very easy na lang ngayon magpagawa sa AI ng ng screenshot ng isang dashboard or whatever, then may numbers. But if you do a Loom video explaining how you got those numbers, iba ka sa lahat ng mga nag-a-apply. Although may mga gagawa din nun, pero basically they will watch the tone of your voice and if you know what you're saying. Yes, the actual output plus sort of an explanation on how you can help the client if they provided any resource about their business. Ayan. So ayun, minsan
True.
medyo Ate Tracy, I don't know if you saw that post. Nagtatanong pa talaga kung maglulum video or not eh.
Actually, guys, I have to say this, but I am very sorry kasi parang ang tagal niyong pumasok sa industry. Medyo late na kayo. If nagkasabayan tayo 16 years ago, mas malaki ang chance niyo na makahanap ng client kasi wala pang masyadong choices yung mga clients for expert VAs, for specialist VAs. So nabibigyan kami ng chance ng mga walang alam. The clients back then have more patience and wala pang bad experiences from VAs. Year 2026, ang dami ng magagaling na VAs, ang dami ng mga VAs sa my portfolio, ang dami ng mga VAs sa my track record. You have to do something that will set you apart from the competition. Or kahit makalaban man lang yung mga binild nyo na proof na you're hireable sa mga sa mga tenure VAs. Like imagine yourself na nakasabayan nyo akong mag-apply 10 Tracy or 20 na Tracy. Why would a client choose you? Now, hindi ko sinasabi na impossible makapasok. You just have to build 10 times more than what we did before. You just have to take your time. The clients are there. They're waiting for you. Hindi kayo maubusan ng client. Ang daming hiring every day, hindi na uubos, hindi na fill in kasi ang daming unqualified. So take your time to build yourself. Become hireable. Do not ask saan makakahanap ng client. Ask, am I hireable? How will the client trust me to handle parts of their real business? Who am I? Huwag kayong mag-ask saan makakahanap ng client. They're everywhere. You can even find them while you're scrolling on TikTok. The question is, why would they hire you?
Mm,
Why would they trust you? Doon kayo mag-focus.
agreed. All right. So, thank you so much for that, Auntie Tracy. That is a very valuable addition here. So, ayun, I think this is very relatable and sa ating last question, when should a VA invest in a paid coaching?
When they exhausted everything for free. Ganito kasi, Steven, there are so many types of learning ng tao. Not just sa VA ha. May mga tao na nakaka-learn lang through finding their own resources. Yung sariling sikat ba? Self-study.
Yeah.
May mga tao na nakaka-learn through watching a video. May mga tao na nakaka-learn through reading blogs, references, hoarding information. Pero may mga tao na kailangan ng structure. Kailangan ng guidance. Kailangan ng yung uupo ka na lang and then you know what step 1 to up until 100. They're not scavenging the internet for information. Now, I also believe na if you have the means to pay for a legit paid courses, buhay mo yun. Go ahead. But you make sure na yung pera na gagamitin mo to pay for that course is not your last money. Na pambili na sana ng bigas, pambili na sana ng pagkain. It doesn't work that way. Dapat, yung gagamitin nyo na pangbayad sa paid course is your extra money. In case hindi kayo maging masaya, hindi kayo satisfied, you don't blame anyone because first of all, hindi kayo pinilit. Hindi kinidnap yung pamilya nyo para mag-enroll kayo sa course nila. Nag-run sila ng ad. You saw the ad. Nag-comment kayo ng how po as usual. Nireplyan nila kayo. Ito yung mangyayari, ganyan. It's fine. At the end of the day, whether it's paid, it's free, or turo ng kaibigan mo, if walang execution, hindi magic ang paid course. Alright? Hindi din magic yung free courses. Hindi. At the end of the day, lahat ng information na magagather mo, kung wala kang gagawin sa part mo, it still doesn't make any sense. But then again, going back to Steven's question, there's no problem kung magpe-paid course kayo. Number one, it's your money. Make sure hindi siya pambili ng bigas. Make sure it's an extra money in case you feel unsatisfied. You don't blame other people. You blame yourself. Hindi naman kayo pinilit. And then, whatever you learn from that experience, whether you were satisfied or not, bring that to your next paid training. Kung gusto mo.
Yes, agreed. Because I myself, I think way back 2019, so daming lumalabas na mga extra income, no? So siguro napaisip yung mga tao na dahil sa COVID, no? Am I secure from this job? Is having a one job or one income stream enough for me? Or even bukas ba nandito pa ako? Kasi maraming layoff na nagaganap eh. And I'm one of those people. Isipin mo na nagwo-work ako sa bank way back. So I think I'm not gonna say the company name, but yun yung naiisip ko. So di ba parang sobrang stable ng isang bangko, no? But you never know eh. So way back, maraming courses na nagkalat, no? Na may mga paid, like sa crypto. I even did crypto. Unfortunately, hindi ako success. Hindi ako nakakita ng success doon. Kasi basically I was not good at it, but yeah, I saw a few results. Then ayun, nag-ano din ako ng isang course. Imagine how much a course for data analytics that time. It's around 50,000 yung sinisingil sa akin.
True.
So yun, naging part pa ako nun. And buti na lang, hindi ko siya tinuloy. Story time, hindi ko siya tinuloy. Pero eager ako mag-learn ng data analytics because andun na nga ako sa bank eh. So I was into how the data is going in and out, and of course yung natin sa analytics ng para ma-help ko yung company. But the thing is, yung pambayad ba siya ng bigas, sabi nga ni Auntie Tracy, at that time I believe na marami pang mararating 50,000 ko. So ayun, nag-quit ako and I told them I can't do this. This is the money is not worth it for me at the moment, but maybe sometime in the future. But here's the good thing. Nung nalaman ko, nung umalis ako, it was all a scam. Yung course na yun. So, hindi ko sinasabi na lahat ng course ay scam or whatever, but just be wary na lang sa mga pinapasukan ninyo. Look for testimonials, sometimes may testimonials, but make sure they are real testimonials. You can like chat through people and stuff like that. Ayun. So,
ang dami kong nakikita na testimonials na generated from AI. And
Very,
since tatanga-tanga yung mga target audience nila,
yeah.
they will still want leads.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes then, yung 5K, yes, from Sheila. Hindi naman ako na-scam. May nakuha naman ako resource. But, nag-release ng batch 2, si Coach. I saw the entire, syllabus and entire course. And it was the recycled course from batch 1. Sabi ko, what's the deal with this guy? Sabi ko, is he just scamming people? Sabi niya, batch 2, improve. But it's still the same as HIET. Sabi ko sa sarili ko. So, ayun, sayang ang pera. So, ayun, just to add on those, and very ako dun sa kay Auntie Tracy, because she teaches people for free without even asking for anything. No, I'm not gonna touch it on this webinar at the moment. So, let's see. What's the biggest red flag you see in beginners, by the way, Auntie Tracy?
Mga tamad, mga delulu. They want results right away.
Sorry, I thought yung hindi pag-mute kanina.
Isa din yung number 1.
Okay. Alright, so...
mga tamad.
Yeah.
Gusto ng result. Ayaw kumilos. Sana all.
Mm-hmm. So sometimes, Auntie Tracy, I wonder kasi yung mga tinutulungan natin, they thought na kapag pasok nila sa community or sa isang group natin, in-add natin sila sa GC or even Slack or Discord, they will have clients tomorrow. Parang ganun. Although not possible kasi nandiyan na sila sa circle or whatever, madali na lang sila itap. Pero we can promise that talaga So sabi ni Auntie Tracy, nagiging tamad kasi nag-expect agad ng result ng client, ganun. So tama naman yun. Kaya yung number 1 na tinitrain namin sa mga first batch ng internship ng mga interns namin is the habit. Yung simpleng pag good morning lang sa isang channel, ayun, sinet namin yun. Kasi when you build habit, hindi ka magiging tamad I don't know if it's the same perspective for you, Miss Auntie Tracy. Binibuild namin yung habit na ganun. Just let us know that you are here, that you're available, that you are doing your tasks, your assignment, and yeah, we can definitely see where you are, something like that. What's that ba? Sheila. Ayan. Okay, I don't know kung nawala si Auntie Tracy or what. Auntie Tracy, are you still...
I'm here.
Sorry. Okay. So, by the way, sa mga hindi pala nakapasok, no? I think there's just a mishap sa natin, sa webinar link natin. I think naka-live na rin naman tayo sa Facebook and bawi na lang tayo next naka 500 May mga problems din kasi tayo hindi maiiwasan pagka yung mga live na ganito. So basically, bawi na lang tayo next webinar. Is this the last webinar, Auntie Tracy? Definitely not, di ba?
I don't know.
Diba? We can't say for sure. All right. Next is, how do you know that you are coachable?
How do I know that somebody is coachable?
Yes.
Ako kasi, Stephen, kahit hindi halata, hindi ako nagja-judge ng people. Alright? For the last 13 months, ang daming pumapasok sa free training ko na mukhang tambay, mukhang walang pag-asa sa buhay, pero ang gagaling. The person that is coachable will stay in my stages of training kahit ang haba-haba, kahit palagi akong galit. Still nagsushow up pag napagalitan ko.
That's right. I believe
Ang dami
din
ko
kasi.
nakikita na ang dami ko nakikita na pumapasok sa training ko na ang formal, ang linis. Pero nawawala naman bigla. So I don't really judge. I just decide if they are coachable, if they will stay in the 4-5 hour length of my sessions. If they're still there, in spite of everything. Just like Kuya Robert, the Grab driver, that hindi namin alam na wala pala siyang nakuha or hindi pala siya nakasunod hanggang sa mag-feedback kami after 5 hours of training. He just stay there waiting for his turn na makapagsalita and telling me na hindi siya nakaka-catch up kasi nga hindi siya gan kasabi sa computer, but he still stayed. And him telling everybody, 300 people on Zoom that night, na the strength of telling everybody na wala siyang alam, which is actually a good attitude of being open to be taught. So yun kaya I don't really judge or know somebody if they're coachable up until I would know them better, because hindi ako nagtitrain ng 5-10 people, it's hundreds. So I can't pinpoint, but I can feel energy though.
Yeah, you're right. Because sa buhay natin to, I mean, iba-ibang natin eh. Like yung sa itsura pa lang, sometimes you may look that di sa pagiging judgmental yung pagtambay nga or whatever, but it's the yung motibo mo and then yung motivation mo na nandun ka sa training ni Auntie Tracy. Just show up. Wag ka lang mawawala kasi may mamimiss ka talaga. So yun, wag ka lang tata pa rin. So sa isang iglap
lang. It's like kagabi.
Yung
virtual shot namin kagabi started with nonsense topic, walang kwenta, tapos we ended up talking about serious stuff. Ang daming umalis. So lucky to those who stayed up until we ended it, kasi ang dami kong na-share na hindi ko sinishare sa free trainings ko kagabi. So I mean, the live review is still there, so you can just check it out.
Yeah, I always check it out because sometimes may free time tayo. Ayan, and I feel, sabi mo nga energy, no, Miss Tracy? And sometimes, down yung energy ko. Sabi ko, tingnan ko muna kung minsan nandun lang ako for kalokohan din eh, sabi ko. Kasi may bihira lang yung ganyan mga contents eh. Kasi some of the contents, alam naman natin na minsan kalokohan, minsan alam natin na BS, like, paano daw makapag-start yung isang tao ng isang business, kung ano na lang nonsense na pinagsasabi na ni-spout niya. Like for example, yun yung mga BS na tinatawag ko na wala ngang kapere-pereng tao, pero ganun yung mga sagutan ng na yun, personality. But
true.
Yeah, I was there. I feel the energy. And of course, maraming people doon na gusto matuto and they stayed all throughout. And sobrang nakakabilib yung mga ganun. They're definitely coachable. So, minsan dyan, actually ako, meron din akong ganun na because I was introvert before mag-work nung high school or even college days. Like, gina-judge ko yung mga tao, like, hindi ko siya makakausap na maayos. He seems very masungit. Seems very bossy. Yan, ganyan ako. Like, siguro innate yan sa tao, no? Pero once you know the person, kagaya nga ni Auntie Tracy, she doesn't judge. Kailangan niyang alamin yung taong yun. Once you know the person, dun mo makikilala. It turns out yung boss pala na masungit napakabait pala. Like, ipagtatanggol ka sa lahat. Yan, ganun. So, ayun.
Yeah, and I've been a tattooed person for 6-7 years, and them not knowing my my profession, I get always bad looks, being
Stigma.
judged silently. And then I will tell you a story.
Sure.
I was once an operations manager. I will not mention the name and the location kasi hello. And then I always tambay sa smoking area. And when I tambay in the smoking area, tinatanggal ko yung blazer ko. I just left with sleeveless and then tattered jeans. You will see me as like parang normal na walang position na call center agent. Yung ganun lang ba? So always tambay in smoking area, and then these applicants were there. And they were like asking, Ma'am, how is it how's the environment in that company kasi mag-apply kami and we're for the final interview. Tapos sabi ko, I'm not really sure. Ano bang narinig nyo? So, chika-chika sila ganyan. And then they were like hitting me like unprofessionally, disrespect, ganyan. And then nung pumasok na sila sa final interview, when I turned my chair, it was me. So they thought na parang, because of the way I nakatambay sa smoking area, parang namang normal naman sila na person to. So they even talk about how what things that they heard about the company before na masama, stuff like that. And then when they went upstairs for the final interview, when I turned my chair around, it was me. So surprised. What did you say again at the smoking area earlier?
Ayan. So don't judge people, no? Anyways, ganyan yung plot twist minsan ng ng hindi ko alam kung ano tatawag yun, tadhana ba yan? Mundo? Baka ganun. So basically, we don't judge people, no? So, I believe all of the yung mga tao, they have their own reason to be like that. They could be looking like that at that point of their life and they needed help. So it just so happened na ikaw yung makaka-help, di ba? Or inisip namin ni Auntie Tracy, they need help, no? So we don't judge. Baka may pinagdadaanan yung tao or baka he is not that, that's not his final form. Parang ganun iisip ko minsan. I can make this person improve his way of life, way of thinking, sometimes negative, like si Kuya kanina, no? Yung he was delivery rider. He was there. He doesn't know about tech stuff. He's just starting out. And remember the first time you ever held your computer or laptop? Who
Napagalitan ko pa siya, Stephen. Napagalitan ko pa siya. Kasi nag-ask siya ng stupid question and I hate people asking stupid question. And then I was expecting he will go. Andun pa din siya.
Wow.
Hanggang mag-end for 5 hours.
Nakabilib yung ganun. Meaning to say, he's decided whatever happens, you will get a client. For sure. And then pala guys, no, clients can be different sometimes too. So, I think it's a way of training din kay Auntie Tracy, no? Oo. The way wala magandang actions. Yes, that's right. So, I think it's a way of training din kasi you can get kind clients, but you can also get really harsh clients. And that's the way of how they talk to us. But sometimes, of course, hindi na natin maalis. They sometimes look down on us, especially yung hindi naman may-ari ng company. Minsan yung lang din, teammate mo na foreigner. But sometimes, ganun talaga. We can bear with it. And sometimes it's a real feedback kasi. No? I take it as a feedback to you to improve. Ayan lang, share ko
Or
lang.
Or focus on things you can control.
Yep.
Because we cannot control what other people's thinking about us.
Mm-hmm.
We can control how they treat us. But we can control ourselves.
That's right.
Like I always believe in 5 by 5 rule. If what they say, how they react, if the things are happening will not matter to your life in the next 5 years, don't spend 5 seconds thinking about it.
Yes. It's the worry. Kasi mag-worry ka, no? Kapag masyado ang ganun, worry ng worry, and to the point na wala ka na magawa. Kasi pati ba naman pag-iisip ng tao, gusto mo kontrolin.
True.
So you can control that. Focus on what you control. I like that, by the way. I remember that from actually not the first time I heard that from a pastor. So yeah, I like that. Okay guys, so sobrang active pala nila Auntie Tracy, hindi natin nababasa yung mga comments nila. Grabe ang
hayaan mo yan sila. Nakikipag-chismisan lang yung mga minions ko.
Analysis paralysis. Are you familiar with that, Auntie Tracy? Just curious lang.
Yes. Term. Yes, analysis paralysis. Yung ang dami-dami ng information, wala ka nang ginagawa. Na-shock ka na information, na-paralyze na yung brain cells mo. Dalawa na lang gumagalaw, na-paralyze pa.
Okay. So ito kasi sinishare ni Sheila if we experience na daw na we had analysis paralysis sa pag-aaral maging VA years back until nagkaroon ka ng match ng skills and you pursue that niche.
Hindi pwedeng mag-paralysis. Walang pera. No.
Yes.
Mindset. Perspective. Wala kayong karapatan mag-paralysis. May mana kayo? Nagapagmana kayo ng SM? No. Have you checked your wallet? Have you checked your bank account? Wala tayong karapatan mag-paralysis. Wala tayong karapatan mag-depress. No. Those feelings are just for mayaman.
Yes.
Pag may ipon na kayo, ganun, i-feel nyo na. Pero ngayon, no, wala. Not interested. Auto-pass. Next subject. Wow,
yeah, reality check always.
May time ma-depress. Sana all.
Yeah.
But I'm not invalidating that, totoo yun. I had a friend who, who unalived himself because of that situation. Pero mayaman naman sila. So again, going back to the topic, kung hindi naman ka mayaman, bawal. Maya naman depress.
I realized
poor
that.
Diba? Poor na, depressed pa.
Oo.
Sad.
So, yun nga yung brand sa atin ng ibang bansa eh. While Philippines is poor, but they see us smiling, no? So, baka lately lang medyo depressed yung mga tao, no? Especially sa mga recent events. But I agree with Auntie Tracy. So, Sheila, word of advice, we don't have time for that paralysis analysis, okay? So, reality check tayo, check our wallets. I often feel this way naman. Information overload. But, tanggap lang ng tanggap. Then eventually kasi, sinasabi ko sa sarili ko, during the time that I do tasks, that's when I realized, this was the time when we were doing training, when I was learning about it. I didn't know about this. Okay, just to share, one of my clients is with calendaring system, scheduling app. And I was really bad at time zone conversions. I don't care about that at all before ko siya nakilala. Turns out, marami akong gagawin na ganun, time zone difference. Like for example, sa mga nag-ano dyan, appointment settling, no? So, the client books a time at Mountain Standard Time, but it's different from Eastern Standard Time. So, how will you relate that to yourself na nasa PH Standard Time kasi kasama ka dun sa attendee? So ayan, sobrang tinatamad ako noon. And buti na lang may ChatGPT, meron tayong World Time Body. Ayun, nagamit and then nasanay na lang para na rin akong walking World Time Body on myself. Tayo, Eastern Time, that's just 12 hours. Baliktarin ko lang yung oras. So, unless may daylight saving, gano'n. So, ayun. Diba? Sakit sa ulo yan dati. May naka-experience ba ng ganyan dati? Ikaw, Auntie Tracy, na-experience mo ba yan?
Whenever I feel overwhelmed, I stop. I stop everything. 5 minutes. And then I will look everything at a bird's eye view.
That's right.
Saan ba yung pinaka-high priority? Why would I stress myself out for a project that can be done next week? So I stop. Nag-grounding ako. Saglit lang na overdo ka na. Stop. So I look everything at a bird's eye view. I reorganize what has to be done today, what needs to be done tomorrow, for next week and for the next month. And I'll focus on what's the high priority. But sometimes when I feel overwhelmed by myself, by my own expectations, nakakalimutan ko na napapagod din yung utak ko, napapagod din yung katawan ko. So, I just stop. I turn off my computer, lalabas ako mag-yoyosi, and then I'll think it over. And I'll go back like it's my first hour of work.
Yeah, agreed. So that's one way then. Actually for me, sometimes I just grab, hindi ako nag-yoyosi, pero I know that feeling eh. Relief din talaga. Just stop everything din, pahinga muna. Actually sa team namin, medyo stressful lang workload namin ngayon. And we allot 30 minutes to an hour. There's a certain game that we play din kasi. And after that, work na ulit. So, para hindi ka rin ma-overwork, hindi ka rin ma-overload. Yan. And kung gusto ko lang i-share, actually sa team kasi namin, of course, mga tayo, innovator eh. So, sometimes, ang motto namin, isip mo, gawa mo. Ganun. So, Kaya wari, may share si Sir Jonas na idea. Hey Steph, itong interns natin kailangan ganito, ganyan, ganyan, ma-automate yung ganyan. So sabi ko, sir, di ba may motto tayo? Isip mo, gawa mo. So lang, just, I don't know how to connect this, but of course, pag pinasa sa akin yung work na yun, puno na yung plate ko eh. So, sabi ko, Sir Jonas, I think you can handle this na. Magiging ka na, binubol-bol ako. Magiging super galing ka na sa pag-handle ng mga interns, mga ganun-ganun. So sometimes you can also ask someone kung applicable naman, ask someone, sir, can you handle it? Can you
or you can say no.
Of course.
You can say no. You can always say no. Kasi if you just keep on saying yes to everything, at the end of the day, yung productivity mo ba hindi na the same. You can say no, or I'll get back to you when I finish my priorities. I have to do something ASAP today. I'll get back to you afterwards. But at this moment, I cannot handle it.
Yeah. Na flowery words ko pa, no? Yun lang pala. You can say no. Sir Jonas.
I can say no. I can say no.
All right. Thank you.
Or I'll ask, is this urgent? Ganun. Yun yung first question ko. Is this urgent? If not, okay, I'll get back to you later.
Yeah. Agreed. So learn to say no, guys. Honestly, that's my weakness, to say no. I always say yes. So I'll remember that too. I always forget. So medyo may pagka-push over tayo, pero masama din yun sa'yo, 'di ba? Okay.
Hindi naman siya totally no. You ask smart questions first. Is this urgent? Can we park this and then let's get back to this later? I just have something to finish first today, right this hour. Okay.
Yeah, that is correct. Ask smart questions, but in your mind, it's leading to
not interested, ganun. At the back of my head, bala ka sa buhay mo.
Oo, kasi when you are working with somebody pala, just to share to everyone, lalo kapag iba-ibang lahi, or for example, you're with a client na medyo may team na siya, may mga ganyang mga teammate na magtatap ng shoulder mo. Hey, can you adjust the copy of the website? Pero walang yun, out of scope mo na yun. Syempre ikaw, minsan may push over, or sa Tagalog siguro bida-bida character. Sure, I'll go ahead and do that for you, ganun. Pero ang right
I
thing
don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore. I work with a company sa UK na na client ko. Hindi siya client, it's a company. So I work in a marketing department. So we have a copywriting team, we have a design team, CRM team, marketing team, social media team, and then other people are tapping each other, like Tracy. Can you do this for me? It's why me? Why me?
Yeah, I like that.
Is there any other people that you can ask about it? Is this urgent? Why me? Oh, if you're just available, no, I'm not.
About those favors, ay task talaga nila yon, and you don't earn something from it. Favor then back? Actually, you never know kailan mo kailangan yung favor na yun, baka never, diba? So yun lang, just remember to say no, and do smart questions na din, diba? Just for your own peace of mind, yun.
True.
Ayan, actually, almost down to our last questions na rin. I think na answer na to yung mindset trap about those people na sige, dito tayo. What non-skill mistake instantly signals a VA isn't client ready?
I'm sorry?
What non-skill mistake instantly say that a VA is not client ready?
Pa-specify ng non-skill.
Yeah. When we say non-skill, perhaps it could be a behavior also, or
hindi nagbabasa.
Mm-hmm.
Not reading.
Mm-hmm.
If you cannot read, do not ask me how to become a VA.
Mm-hmm.
It is very important. Most of 100% of the communications are done remotely. So the instructions will be given through email. The instruction will be given through chat. If you cannot read, if you can read, but you don't have any comprehension, do not ask me how to become a VA. It is very important if you read. That's why sa page ko, if bago ka sa page ko, hindi ka makakapasok sa trainings ko, sa free trainings ko kung hindi ka nag-read back.
Absolutely. Yan din actually
I
ang
will
gusto
not
ko.
adjust. Yung parang, I'm new here. I don't really care. Did I invite you to come here? Just
Yeah.
because you're new? You have a special treatment? No, it doesn't work that way. Kayo yung may kailangan sa akin, you follow the instructions, you read back.
That is correct. And we have a comment here, yung mauuna muna yung reklamo, di pala nagbasa. Diba?
True. Or, yung nag-post ka ng job opportunity, andun na lahat ng instruction, tapos yung comment is interested. I don't really care. Count me
Comment.
in. Like, who the hell are you?
Comment is,
How
I hate
po?
how actually.
How are you still breathing?
Alright. So, yeah, I agree because sa role ko naman dito sa AHA, it's a little mix of wearing different hats eh. So I handle I become like the glue sticking all of the other teammates like from marketing, and I also marketing and different teams na rin sa customer support, client acquisition, and dito din I also do dev, a few of the dev roles kasi dalawa lang kami officially, and yung landing page natin and whatnot. And when I don't read documents, I learned that maraming mistakes na nagagawa. So right now, that is the important skill that we should all have as VAs and that you are client ready. Because clients sometimes, they're very vague with what they add, but sometimes you forget that there's a hyperlink to what they really mean, that the entire documentation nilink nila. But you skip
True.
that.
Or as simple as generating a cover letter from ChatGPT, because you don't proofread, you don't read. You copy paste everything. Pati yung open close parenthesis your name, open close parenthesis company, nilagay mo sa cover letter mo, diretso na send. Ang
Yung
tatanga.
yung placeholders natin, no? And then you forget also that at the bottom, ChatGPT is like asking, if you like, I can adjust this to very friendly tone.
Pati yun,
Dang.
kinapi paste. Kasi tatatanga-tanga.
Alright, I remember
Madali
I
yung
remember that
process.
yung sa Senado, yung the prayer. So it's just so funny. Yan guys, although may AI tayo, no, but AI is always as smarter as the prompter. What I mean by that is, I think Antitraces already knows that, like if bobo ka, bobo din yung AI mo.
Bobo din yung AI mo, promise.
Yes.
You know why? AI is becoming non-negotiable for VAs moving forward, because clients don't need more humans doing manual work.
Yes.
Sorry to say this. They need systems that scale. If you can automate what used to take 5 hours into 30 minutes work, you're just a VA. You are a leverage.
Yeah.
And leverage gets paid. The future VA is not an assistant anymore. They're operator.
Yes.
AI operators. And if bobo yung pagkaka-ask mo ng questions or pag-i-inquire mo sa AI mo, bobo din yung lalabas.
That's right. And turns out, no, sa VA world, non-negotiable nga ang AI. And I agree to that because even sa dev roles, recently, even Microsoft, bigger companies, they require entry-level developers to have AI knowledge. They use already AI. Because what is the sense if a developer creates a feature for a couple of days where a developer that knows AI, he can create it for like hours, diba? So,
True. And AI is not supposed to replace us. AI is supposed to be our assistant para mapadali yung trabaho, mas seamless yung trabaho. And
Agree.
cost efficient din. Now, if you want to still become, a leverage VA, you have to know how to use AI. And I really hate it when people are commenting on my post na thanks ChatGPT. Sabi ko, thanks to my brain before ChatGPT. This will not generate without my brain.
Yes.
I hate when people still, the stigma of using AI, yada yada yada. It's like,
It's like way back, no, Ate Tracy. I mean, di ko to naabutan, no? Siguro sinisilang pa lang ako. They also did the same thing sa mga uh, calculators or even computers, di ba? Way back kasi, I think people are more into the manual paglalog ng mga data using paper and pen. And
when ganito kasi, Stephen, ang psychology niyan, when a system, when a gadget or a software is a threat to your work, to your skill set, ginagawa nila yung nagagalit sila. They think it negatively. They throw tantrums about that system, that gamit, that gadget. It's a threat to their skill set. So if you are a VA and you cannot be threatened by any AI because you know how to leverage AI, you know how to integrate AI, you will not be replaced by AI.
Absolutely.
If your job is like data entry, copy paste, no brainer, talagang marireplace kayo ng AI.
Yung data entry na yan, anti-tracing, no? Solid. Like, you ask the AI, here's the file. Okay, put it on the other sheet. All done. So, paano kung si client na gumawa nun, di ba? So,
diba?
No.
Why would you pay someone 8 hours a day, $5 an hour, if you can subscribe to a $20 AI, sorter, file sorter, $20 a month. Ganun.
Yeah.
Pero hindi na magagalaw yung AI na yan kung walang tao na mag-cooperate. So still, again, future VAs should know how to do AI integration. It's non-negotiable na.
All right.
Even my clients right now, they have big, they're big, like they're huge. They give us access to Pro ChatGPT, Pro Gemini. Just to make sure that our work is faster, our work is more seamless, our work is more accurate. They didn't give those access para replace kami. No, we have to use those tools para mas gumaling kami. Mas marami yung productivity namin.
Sabi nga ng client ko, it's like you, but I multiplied you to multiple people. I cloned you. Something like that. But you're still there. I don't want you to leave. Sabi niya sa akin. Sabi niya sa akin yun. Kasi actually nag-try siya ng nag-answer din kasi ako ng queries for aside from the admin task, I answer queries. Ang main task ko, queries for his customers for that SaaS. And before, nahihirapan ako sa perspective or although binabasa ko siya like 5 times, sometimes people, lalo na mga taga-US, they mean something that you are not getting kasi iba yung ways natin or thinking natin sa Pinas, di ba? But AI knows that. When I showed it to AI, ChatGPT to be precise, is my understanding correct? You have to talk to it. Here's the customer query. Okay, so here's what I understood. Was that correct? No, incorrect, but not totally incorrect. Sabi niya. Here's what he's trying to do. But ayun, magipagkwento kay ChatGPT, just like how you
my ChatGPT has a name. Her name is Stella.
Stella. Yeah.
Oh, she's my AI. She's my assistant.
That's right. And kilalang kilala ka din niya, di ba? Minsan nagpapagenerate ka pa ng image. He or she knows. I don't call it an it nowadays because you can parang may ka na talaga eh. I don't know. Iba kasi yung turing ko sa mga ngayon AI. I think of them as people. And when I ask an AI, or I didn't name my AI yet, so my ChatGPT yet, how did I treat you lately? Was I very bad? No, you're not bad. You're just giving me good feedback. Ganun. So anyhow, just talk to your AI, guys, no? Yan yung isa sa mga matututunan niyo dito. Wag lang yung one prompter lang na I need this, I need that, I don't understand this.
Alright. Prompt engineering, guys. Research about prompt engineering.
Perfect. And okay, so actually I want to cut here na Ate Tracy, no, because I don't want to yung time natin for the webinar. But is there something more you want to share, very valuable to those who are struggling right now, or just to share a heartfelt message na lang din sa kanila, kahit di man heartfelt, kahit harsh man yan, because they know those words are what is the truth or fact about being a freelancer VA.
Stop consuming free resources. Start executing.
Yes.
Build something every week. Be 1% better than you were yesterday. Build system, create case studies, build your portfolio, automation. Document your work. Every rejection, every failed project, everything, screenshot, processes, results. Think like a business owner, not an employee. Ask every time, ask this every time before kayo mag-apply. How do I make my future client make more money or save more time or reduce risks? Kasi no client woke up that I don't want to hire a no experience VA. They don't want a headache. So as a newbie, as an aspiring VA, how would you present yourself to the client, making sure that you will not become a headache? Because these business owners are looking for somebody na mababawasan yung mga redundant tasks na sa'yo nilang ibibigay.
Yes.
Tapos pumasok ka, papaturo ka pa on how to to operate a, Google Workspace. It doesn't work that way. You are hired para mabawasan yung sakit sa ulo, wag kang dumagdag.
So parang
wake up.
Ante Tracy, no?
Wake up. Delusion nyo. Grabe na.
Okay, I like that, Ante Tracy. Thank you so much. And before we end na lang din, in line with what Ante Tracy told us, you gotta start executing. You gotta stop just consuming the free resources that we provide, but execute. And if you guys are wondering where to start, ayun nga, kaya may partners kami together with Ante Tracy, since we want you guys to learn for free. All right, when you visit AHA Innovations, which is a white label of Go High Level, you guys don't have to do the paid plan, no? Meron tayong free plan doon, okay? And just be worried about those pay-per usage or premium. Okay? So, guys, hindi naman ninyo kailangan mag-email while you are exploring. Don't do that. Don't use the AI inside because that consumes credits. Okay? When you do use AI or any premium features there, that's the only time you will be charged. Okay? Tinanggal na namin, inayos namin yung system para smooth na lang. And for those who have issues sa billing or whatnot, or support, let us know. Contact us via our contact form para matrack yung tickets natin. Alright? So, ayan si Ante Tracy. Nakita ko yung niya. I think it's the course, Ante Tracy, no? You're preparing something special for your people.
Hindi yung course. Gumawa ako ng parang landing page kung saan sila magre-register. Baka sinaiirita na ako sa kakahaupo ng mga hayop na to. So, gawa ako ng landing page. Doon kayo, magbasa kayo before you book a slot for the free training. You follow the instructions. I created for 1 hour.
Wow.
Using AI Assist. I just input all, kasi ang galing kong mag-AI. I just input all the prompt sa AI, anong gusto kong mangyari, anong gustong output, and then when I just hit generate, I was just smoking and waiting for the results, and then I just tweaked a little bit, like the link to the link to the buttons, ganun, pero that's published.
Yes,
and I'm actually training I'm training my trainees to create their portfolio inside the free access ng platform nyo. They've been creating portfolios inside through funnels.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Doon, guys, matututo kayo ng automation. Just follow through. Kami din, we will also be launching more of the interns na totally free din. And ganyan kay Ante Tracy kayo mag-start. Actually, nakita ko yung landing page niya. The landing page itself is really, really good. Nagulat din ako. Kasi, ganun nga sabi, kung matalino yung prompter, yung ideator, matalino yung results ng AI, no? Kapag Boplux, pangit din yung result niya. Ganun.
Like, what do you expect?
Yes. Alright, so, just visit ahainnovations.com. And I think Ante Tracy also shared her affiliate. We don't push you to go with the paid plan. You only need that if you have a client already. Kasi, may pangbayad ka na eh. Pero I think, go ahead, just sign up for free and let us know what you are building. And we can even
Can I share can I share my screen? I just want to show something.
Go ahead.
Okay, share my screen. Okay. So I want you to look at what my trainees did today. Hindi pa tapos ha. Let me know if you're seeing my screen.
Yes, we see it.
This is from, this is from the platform, from the funnels. They created their portfolio.
Wow.
With AI assist.
Interesting. Ang pakaganda. Kaninang portfolio
I know, right? One of my trainees.
Galing.
They created like what? Less than an hour?
Di ba? So actually ako din dati, Auntie Tracy, just to share, when I was doing my portfolio, I was looking into Canva. So it took me like 4 hours maybe.
Mas
6
malinis
hours.
kasi to. Mas malinis siya. Mas arranged. Tapos when you input a prompt with all the thought that you want the AI to absorb, yung content mo, like the copy, is automatically generated. You don't have to think about the copy anymore. It's like a CRM and ChatGPT all in, and CRM, a Canva and ChatGPT all in one platform. When I found this out last week, I was like, bakit? I just saw like build with AI assist. It's like, let me try. So I was playing around with it. So I input few words, and it's like, ooh, interesting. So I created another one with the complete prompt, and then right then and there, pagbalik ko from smoking, I was like, my funnel is done. My funnel is done. And I was like, just share ko sa mga trainees ko. They will create their portfolio from scratch. It's so malinis. Like, it's very malinis talaga. You can change the colors, you can change the interface, the structure. It's so malinis.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing I want to share for those people. Recent lang to. Even nung pagpasok ni Auntie Tracy, wala pa tong knowledge base natin. Although hindi pa ganun kalinis. Kasi I think it's really hard to find Go High Levels knowledge base, no? Yung help docs. So this is exactly a help doc that you need. For example, we have the foundational setup. Yeah, I will just share my screen din para makita ng lahat. Ayan, so this is what I shared pala. Yung ating link dyan sa chat. So, yeah, just visit the docs. Sabi nga natin, Tracy, don't be, yung hindi nagre-read ng docs. So, yan, madami tayong docs dito. How to get started. Ayan, meron tayo. Basic ideas. Ayan, meron tayong mga, So, just don't mind the, a work in progress siya. So, I just want you guys to see the help docs while you guys are getting around it. But pag hindi kayo mahilig mag-help doc, marami tayong tutorials, mga video tutorials. Ayan. So if you want to do just the general questions dito, ayan, how to schedule the AI, ayan, meron tayong mga screenshots. Ayan. So lilinisin pa natin to na guys para sa inyo. And mga related articles, even the FAQs about the topic. Alright? Ayan, meron din tayong ganito, related articles. And this is made by yours truly. So, gusto ko lang siya ibida sa inyo para makatulong din. Ayan, I hope that helps. Alright, Auntie Tracy, this is it for our webinar, but I hope this will not be the last, and I will also be joining your community. Sometimes I have time, I comment, I heart and whatever. I think I commented someone asking from your community. I just forgot the question. How to be motivated ata sa work na nag-shift late night. I think that was the one.
Just check your wallet. Yeah. Just check your wallet and you'll be motivated.
Yes.
No choice.
Ayun pala yung tamang just check your wallet, no?
Yeah. Or screenshot your bank account. Gawin mong screensaver. Tingnan natin kung magkatamad-tamad ka pa.
Oo nga eh. So parang yung meme lang na ayoko na magtrabaho. Ay, wala palang wala parang pera.
Walang pera.
Oo.
That's sad.
Okay, so everyone, if you have any more questions, our socials are open. We might not respond to you like very promptly in a minute or something, but we are there. We see you. Okay. We just
Guys,
wanted to
and also don't expect na don't act like kayo lang yung follower. Promise. Sometimes some of you are entitled. Na parang gusto niyo sagutin kayo agad-agad. Like, I have a life too. Right? Stephen has a life too. Even the mods or the crew of innovations, don't demand like parang kayo lang yung nasa email inbox namin. Hello. Wait, we see you.
If
Relax.
you guys experience something bad from different companies or competitors like us, we don't do that. We show our faces, and we don't want to lose face. We don't want to have bad reputation. And of course, guys, yan nga, just be kind. We are humans too, because not all of the business processes are handled by AI right now, because we don't want to release to production those not ready AI. We have AI, but we don't want AI to take over everything, especially billing. Baka mamaya na refund is kulang or sobra o ganun, di ba? So pag stress ka, mas stress ang wallet mo. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right.
True.
Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, and see you around. We will be in touch.
Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie Tracy. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.